Joining us once again is Ryan from Strider Bikes. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on, Donna.
Yeah, we got a chance to visit a few months ago, and I was so excited, because you are really the face of the brand. It's been around for a really long time. And here the holidays are coming back up. And what are we most looking forward to this holiday season?
Yeah. Yeah, Christmas is our biggest time of the year for Strider bikes. And Strider's really fun because it's a great, Christmas morning present. They come out of the box and they're ready to go real quick. There's not a lot of assembly, there's not batteries that are included or any of that stuff. Your child is excited to be opening the box with you, and the bike goes together super quick while they're still engaged and interested. And you can have them swinging a leg over that bike and riding it around right in the living room right there and having fun and enjoying it right away. So a great Christmas time product.
Well, I would have to agree with you because I remember the year that Santa Claus brought my bike. My birthday's in June, but I ended up getting my bike from Santa, and there was snow on the ground, and I desperately wanted to try to ride it. So I think my parents that year we put it down in our basement. We had tile in our basement, and I tried the best I could. But there's
Yep.
nothing better, like you said, of being able to unbox something and then use it right away and have fun with it.
Yep.
Where we can
Yes.
avoid everything's like on the screens now. There's a lot of people that are spending their whole entire life looking down on a screen. So this is something
Oh, I
different and
know.
unique and fun.
Absolutely. That's one of our real joys in life is this idea that our product gets kids up off the couch, gets them active, encourages them to be outside, and really being, using their muscles and their minds and everything all at once. And, your story there of having snow on the ground, one fun thing is that we make skis that strap onto the wheels of Strider bikes. So you can actually use them on a snowy hill and have a good time too. So we've got kids covered, whether it's warm and sunny or snowy outside. We want them on those bikes and we want them up and active and having a good time.
Now, speaking of nostalgia, have you noticed that there are a couple of generations now that have been able to enjoy Striders? Like, what type of fan mail are you getting about that?
Yeah, this actually just happened recently. We had a young woman come in, and she was carrying a beat up old Strider in one hand, and had a 2-year-old boy in her other hand, his hand in hers. And they came in and asked what we could do for him. And she said, "This is my bike that I rode when I was a little girl. And as you can see, it's kind of worn out, needs some new tires. And this is my son, who's now 2, and we're hoping to get it fixed up and let him play on it." So that was the first time that had happened in person in our showroom here. A parent bringing their own child in, and with her original bike. That just blew me away that she still had the bike, whatever it was, 6 to 18, must be 18 years later. So that was a lot of fun.
I think that's a good story and a good shot for your annual report this year, Ryan. I think they should make it, right?
Absolutely.
I think maybe that should be the cover. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in your marketing department, but I'm like,
Yeah,
that's so
there we go.
precious, so
Generational
authentic.
success.
Yeah, and so real. What's one moment for you in your own childhood that you fondly look back on that when the holiday seasons come up, is it like a meal that you shared? Is it a special memory with one of your relatives? What's something special for you personally?
Oh, gosh, throw way back here. Uh, I think it's just the gathering of the family, and I guess the excitement and anticipation. I've always kind of lived in the north, so generally there's some snow outside, and it always felt so good to be in the living room with everybody around and warm, and usually had a fireplace going and start handing out gifts and everything. I don't know, just the anticipation that had built up to that moment, and then it's finally here. And so we always just had a great time on Christmas Eve with family.
That's very sweet. For me, it's my annual Christmas cookie exchange. But it always happens the first Sunday of December at 2 o'clock. And this year is going to be the 50th anniversary. So for the last
Oh my.
50 years of my life, my mom started it when I was 10 years old, and I still do it in her memory. And it's a really big deal. So we completely changed the entire studio into like a winter wonderland. We start decorating the day after, you know, Halloween, and it just kind of goes all the way through January. But it's a lot of fun. It's super special and really memorable. And didn't have a Strider when I was little, obviously, but I'm hoping that by the time I have other little ones in my life, that there will be Striders under our tree for a long time to come. What's one thing in 2026 that Strider's looking forward to? Like, what are your initiatives in the new coming year, and what are you hoping to achieve? What's important to you? What's
Mhm.
on your heart right now?
Well, we've got actually a couple new models that I can't tell you the details on, but we got a couple
Okay.
new products that'll be coming out in the spring of 2026, and so just really trying to continue promoting the message, and thank you for what you're doing to help. This really is a healthier, better way to get kids riding and getting them riding early, and that's a big educational process to explain this new method and product to parents who are still thinking tricycle or training wheel bike, and we've got a better way. And so it really is continuing to push that message. And like I say, we'll have a couple new products coming out in the spring that will help us reach even more people.
Great. Well, I hope you'll come back on, Ryan. The other thing, too, when you were talking about, it's a left brain, right brain thing. This actually helps with so many things: balance, coordination, focus. So continued success to you at the helm there, and to your family, and to the family of all the people that work with you. Continued success. It was really nice to see you again. So
Yeah, thank
nice,
you so
nice.
much. And
I really
yes,
enjoy you.
yeah, it's been great being on. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. See you very soon. My best to you.
Mhm. Yep, you
Bye,
too.
Ryan.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.